I don't usually post stuff like this, and I'm still not sure what to make of it, but a couple friends told me I should write it down somewhere. This happened last fall on the Appalachian Trail in Virginia. I was hiking solo, which I've done plenty of times before. For context, I'm not new to the woods. I grew up camping. I know what normal night sounds are, and I don't jump at every snapped twig. That's partly why this bothered me as much as it did. I'd planned a short 3-day section hike. Nothing ambitious. Weather was good, trail was quiet, leaves just starting to turn. By late afternoon on day 2, I realized I'd misjudged my pace and wasn't going to make the shelter I'd planned for. No big deal. There was a legal dispersed camping spot marked on my map about half a mile off the trail near a creek, so I headed there. The place itself was fine. Flat ground, old fire ring, water nearby. The woods were dense but not oppressive. I set up my tent, filtered water, made dinner. Everything felt normal. It wasn't until dusk that things started feeling wrong, and not scary, just off. Like that feeling when you realize someone has been in your room and moved things slightly. The woods got quiet in a way that didn't make sense. No wind, no bugs, no birds settling in. Just silence that felt heavy, like pressure in my ears. I remember thinking, that's weird, and shrugging it off. Around 9 p.m., I was lying in my tent reading by headlamp when I heard footsteps. Not animal footsteps, not the random scuffling you hear from deer or raccoons. These were slow, deliberate. 2 steps, pause. 2 steps, pause. Circling, but not quite close enough to pinpoint. I called out, "Hey, anyone there?" Because that's what you're supposed to do. The footsteps stopped immediately. No reply, no movement, just dead quiet again. I waited a minute, then another. Eventually, I convinced myself it was another hiker messing around, or maybe my brain filling in gaps. I turned my light off and tried to sleep. That's when the smell started. It wasn't rot exactly, more like damp fur and old leaves, mixed with something sour. It drifted through the mesh of the tent, strong enough that I pulled my buff up over my nose. I remember thinking it smelled warm, which doesn't make sense, but that's the only way I can describe it. Then I heard breathing, right outside the tent. Not loud, not dramatic, just slow,